Thank you and good evening. It's great to see such a large crowd on, I guess, our inaugural event here as TechAmerica, but has a strong history with what we call Legacy AEA. Now, it wasn't too long ago that we launched TechAmerica. Actually, it was in February of last year on Capitol Hill that we launched TechAmerica and rolled out the name. So we have a short history as an organization, but we've come together nicely as a team. And that brings ITAA, AEA, GEIA, cybersecurity. Well, guess what? We're one big happy family now. Now, one of the things we found out with the merger is that we had a wonderful opportunity with the foundation. And so the foundation is our vehicle for doing research and education and also holding events like this here. So for all of our government guests, we're glad to have you back, and we're looking forward to see you next year in a number of our other events sponsored by the foundation. So I think we're off to a good start. We got a great venue. We're here in Washington, D.C. And for those who are sports fans, Washington's sort of in a great place right now, I think. Anyway, for those who are baseball fans, we had Steven Strasburg show up last week. 14 strikeouts, great rookie, followed up this year. So I think the Nationals may be heading up. Our Washington Wizards, we won't get into the current players, but we have the #1 draft choice coming up this weekend. And of course, we have our Washington Redskins, which at this time of the year, we got the best team on paper. But if you look at, for those of the locals now, out-of-towners, this is probably beyond you, but a couple months ago we had the gate crashers at the White House. Well, if you read the Post the last couple of days, we now have the Housewives of D.C. from Bravo coming on in August. So we've really hit the big time here in Washington, D.C. So it's an interesting place to be. It's the center of power in the universe. And so, again, we thank you for showing up. For our members, we thank you for your dues, your sponsorships, and everything you do. For our government guests, we are your partner. We'd like to talk to you. We'd like to talk about issues and pretty much how do we work together to solve the nation's problems. So I think we have a pretty good program for you. We'll try to get you out here before midnight, and hopefully you'll enjoy your dessert. But on a serious note, one of the things that we do as part of this event is we designate a charity that we want to support. And you're going to see a video coming up shortly around really a war hero, a sergeant in the Marine Corps, Jose Pequeño, who suffered brain damage when he was in Iraq. Prior to that, I think it was the youngest police chief up in, I think, New Hampshire or New England. But coming back, had a grenade caused him brain damage. And so your vets coming home have some special problems. And so what has happened, there's an organization called the Alethea Foundation that is really looking at how do we take care of these vets. And so with Jose, they've come up with a house or a program called Jose's Place, which would be a house to house him and his family as he goes through a rehabilitation process. And fortunately, over the last couple months, Jose's made a lot of progress. And what we're looking for at the end of the evening is really your support. So without further ado, let's go to the video.